So we're moving forward in our rolling skater stance. We need to move our skates outwards until they're horizontally aligned and wider than shoulder width. Our focus is going to be on the inside edges. Now we need to redirect our knees inwards, which is naturally going to create this wide A-frame stance. Now we can drop our hips down even lower, which will really increase the amount of pressure we can apply to those inside edges. We can use this pressure to push out against our skates, which will help us to reduce speed and come to a complete stop. To help prevent me from rolling around, I'm going to demonstrate how to do this skill on this high friction surface. So we're moving forward in our rolling skater stance. We need to transfer our weight over onto one of our legs, which is going to become our supporting leg. So just like what we learnt with the forward stepping motion, we need our head and our shoulders aligned directly over that supporting leg, with our full body weight being pushed down through the supporting leg and into the four wheels of that skate. This will allow us to balance on the supporting leg and to lift our stopping skate off the ground and move it around freely. So once we're comfortable with this balance point, we can lift our stopping skate and turn it 90 degrees, forming an L shape. So despite this being called a T-stop, our feet actually look like an L. When we turn that stopping foot, our hips will also naturally turn. The important thing to remember is to keep our upper body, our chest, our shoulders and our head facing forward in the direction that we are skating. To make this skill easier, we can angle the stopping foot so that the inside edge is lifted up slightly. This will allow us to more easily apply pressure to the outside edge. So now we need to gradually place our stopping foot onto the ground with emphasis on the outside edge. This stopping skate is going to create a dragging resistance, which is going to help us to reduce speed and come to a stop. So the majority of my weight and balance will remain on that supporting skate, and this stopping skate is going to be used to drag behind me. So we're moving forward in our rolling skater stance. We need to transfer our weight forward so that we can lift the heel of our trailing skate and pivot around on that toe. So transferring our weight forward, we need to rotate our hips and our upper body in the direction of our trailing skate, and at the same time lifting the heel of the trailing skate and pivoting inwards on that toe to form a V stance where our balance is centered. Now we need to transfer our weight onto the trailing skate and allow the leading skate to arc around into an A stance. Because we will be transferring most of the weight onto the trailing skate, this will allow us to focus on applying a lot of pressure to the inside edge of that arcing skate as it comes around. So there are two components to this skill which will help us reduce speed and come to a stop. The first is the spinning motion. So by spinning, we are redirecting ourselves so that we're no longer moving forward. And then the second component is applying pressure to the inside edge of that arcing skate, which is going to help us to come to a stop. When rolling onto grass, our speed is going to dramatically decrease. So to cope with this decrease in speed, we need to prepare ourselves before we get to the grass. So we'll be moving forward in our rolling skater stance. Once we reach the grass, our weight is going to be thrown forwards. So to counteract this, we need to drop our hips down low and also shift our hips back so that there's more weight over our rear leg than our leading leg. You'll notice that my upper body is still upright with my chest and my shoulders facing forward.